Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back for another episode of remodeling my 2003 Sunseeker RV. So today I started with the back wall. I'm removing all the lights, the ladder, the trim molding, and the light markers as well. So everything's got to come off. All the old glue and this putty that they put behind the trim. Had to scrape all that off. Taking off this, I think it's like I don't know if it was for a flag or what the deal was, but took that off. Here I am scraping all that old putty off, and the rear lights as well. Windows got to come out. I'm pretty much tearing the whole thing down. So the idea behind pretty much tearing everything down is that I have a pretty good suspicion that there's a lot of water damage. Actually, this back wall doesn't have any delamination, but the rest of the RV does. So I figured I was gonna repair all the walls and start with the smallest wall. Alright, so I've got it all stripped down. Took everything off, all the moldings, the marker lights, tail lights, a bunch of crap. These are some of the screws. A ton of screws. The whole thing basically goes together with screws. I mean, even the window molding in the back just pops out screws and boom. All the butyl tape that's supposed to prevent the water from making its way through the screws, it's all cracked and it's just in really bad shape. So I finished taking everything off, then it was on to carefully trying to remove the Phylon, which is the white laminate that's on top of the plywood, or at least what I thought was plywood. So I was doing this by myself, and I was just trying to be careful. I didn't want to rip it or break it because my whole thought was to reuse it. A piece that size would be kind of expensive, and just trying to do this on a budget. So here I am again, carefully trying to take it off without ripping it, cracking it, and I was actually able to take it off, and in part because it wasn't plywood that was behind it. I'll show you guys in a second here the type of material that they used to build the back wall. All right, skin's off, and look at the damage. Dang. I mean, what do we expect, right? This corner is really, really, really bad. All through there. Water damage everywhere. And it all starts here on the corners. Both sides. And like I mentioned before, this isn't plywood, this is cardboard. And it's all like damp and moist. I don't know. And here's the foam. So, all right, next step is taking all this off. on another episode of what myself into. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Alright, so like I mentioned in one of my other videos, the box has an aluminum frame, which is all this right here. The frame for the light, and then the frame goes, I'm guessing, all the way around, and then down here on the bottom. The windows are not framed with aluminum; it's a wooden frame. And there's these 2x4 pieces, which I don't know what. Well, I can only assume that they serve as like a stiffener, I think. But look. Look at that. It's like a 3/8 inch, almost half-inch gap there. Look at this right here. Same thing. So if it was supposed to be helping stiffen this, I mean, it's just sitting there because I don't know if you can tell, but obviously it flexes more because it doesn't have a skin on it, and then this plywood's all, and that's all gonna go. And I noticed there's like these metal straps here and there. I don't know if that's where the plywood is seamed. I don't know. This is my first time doing something like this, guys, so if anyone watching this knows how to do it, I apologize if I'm hacking this. But yeah, the foam, I'm definitely gonna rip out, just because all this cardboard stuff is just too much of a pain to peel off. And that's what we're gonna glue the Phylon, or we're gonna glue the plywood. We're not gonna use cardboard. We're just gonna use that real thin plywood, and yeah, skin the whole side, the whole outside of it, and then glue this stuff, the Phylon, to the plywood. But in any case, the sun's going down, so I don't know how much more I'll be able to do. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw this. I marked here. So again, I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't know if these have some other purpose other than, you know, what it looks like decorative. But I'm marking where they are because I'm going to replace them so I can put them back where these are. I don't know. If they do have a purpose, I'd like for them to go back to where they were. So this way I won't have to guess or measure. I just know it's in between here, in between there. There's this block here. If anyone knows what this block is for, please tell me. I don't know why this block is there. I'd like to run a piece all the way across. As a matter of fact, I'd like to run it from up here all the way to the other light, because this bracket's not really held on. It's just welded here and here. That's pretty much all that holds it. And then here, it's just attached to this, but there's this big gap here. So, I don't know. So if someone knows what this is for, please let me know. Because I don't know if I need to put it back. And like I said, I'm gonna run a piece across, probably across the top, stiffen this. The window frames actually look pretty good. They're not rotted. And this corner's a little suspect, but I don't think it's rotted. It's just got a little bit of surface mold to it. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching, and come back next week as I attempt to put this thing all back together and make it look like new again.